Louisiana beer reviews. Forbidden Traveler Apple Ale. Well, it's not necessarily something I'd ever be looking to drink at 8:25 a.m. or, for that matter, at any point in my life. But it says an ale brewed with lemon peel with apple juice and natural flavor added. Okay. Beer Advocate has it listed as Forbidden Traveler Apple Shandy. And I thought they had it as a different beer, so I didn't write their score down, but I don't remember it being too good. Rapier's got it 13 out of 100, 39 out of 100 for the style. I think Beer Advocate only had 7 reviews, so wouldn't it be enough to get a score anyway? I think Rapier only got 15. There's one video review from Tidwell Taste Tour. They didn't like it. They were mostly clowning, though. I almost want to make a video about beer video reviewers who I don't like because they never respond adequately. Tidwell Taste Tour is one of them. They don't respond at all. And there's others, you know, you'd be lucky if you get a thanks, cheers from them. But some video reviewers really do respond nicely. Some, if they do respond, you'd be sorry that they did. We, you know, all right, anyway, I try to respond to people all the time because I appreciate them watching. 4.4% alcohol, 7 international bitterness units, 2-row brewer's malt, malted barley, and malted wheat are your grains. And then the hops are Hallertau, and they use real apple and lemon peel and natural flavor. Traveler Beer Company, Burlington, Vermont. I've had some of their other oddities. It says Cincinnati, Ohio, and Bringsville, Pennsylvania, in collaboration with the Boston Beer Company. July 2015. I bought this at Mathern's. You can't really find out anything about the Traveler Beer Company. They don't say anything on their website, like who they are. There's, I think, the way it's got this date on the side here, and they're saying in collaboration with Boston Brewing Company, I think maybe this is Boston Brewing Company. You know, a lot of companies have their sub lines. I know that the Angry Orchard is Boston Brewing Company. Apparently Boston's making a lot of money off the flavored beers, maybe more than their beer line. With, you know, with the cider, that's beers and the ciders. Oh well, if they're making money, hey, I don't mind. Doesn't bother me. It even looks like a Boston bottle. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care. But it's funny that some people in the craft beer world will say, you should say who owned you. You know, like, because the major brewers will do that oftentimes, come up with a front company so that people won't know they're mass produced. Although Boston Brewing Company is a macro producer, really. They're only technically, well, the designation for what is a craft brewer is arbitrary anyway, so I don't want to get into all that political stuff. It's all a bunch of bunk. Well, it's a nice, thick white head. It's a hazy, brilliant, golden appearance. Looks like a shandy. It doesn't smell like a shandy. Now, that head is so much thicker than the Red's Apple Ale line, right? That thing goes, you know, their head fizzes away. So this is more of a wheat beer head. Well, they're saying it's a wheat beer, so that makes sense. And it's sort of a wheezing or wheat beer glass. Smells, well, like wheat beer with apples in it. Like apple bread or an apple muffin or something. Not the greatest smell. Let's try the taste. Get some Jolly Rancher, some white bread, a lot of sweetness. That's about it. It's a lot different than the Red's Apple Ale, but I can't say that it's better or worse. I don't think it's as good as the Wicked line, you know, the Wicked Apple and all that, because in the Wicked Mango, those are fuller, bolder concoctions. There's some underlying paperiness. It's a pretty full mouthfeel, medium to heavy, really. Although the ABV is relatively low, 4.4, just a tick above Busch beer or Rolling a Rock. It's like a middle finish, mid to wet to dry, and pretty easy drinking. It's not too enjoyable. They were ripping on it worse than it deserved on Tidwell, though. It's not terrible. If you would ever want to drink a flavored beer, and I never would want to drink one, by the way. Nice lacing, but if you wanted to, this might be something to get. I can't see drinking one more than once in my whole life, so would I buy it again? Yes, if someone else wanted to try it and they wanted me to get it for them, I would. For myself, I wouldn't buy it, no. But then that doesn't mean it's bad because I don't like the style. How would I rate it? For a flavored beer, maybe a B-. For beer overall, probably a C-. It's low average. So I don't think it's a bad beer, but I think it's about as close to bad as you can get. So y'all come on down to New Orleans.